everyone. So I just wanted to tell you for a minute about the pigs. We're cleaning out pig pens, and last weekend we cleaned out this pig pen where Boris was. And you can see how high that concrete wall is over there. It's a poured concrete wall, and this is an old hip roof barn. We are cleaning out all the pens, getting ready for summer and fly control and for farrowing. Now, Ginger won't have her babies until October, but in the meantime, these pigs here don't have a proper water container. We use these watering bowls and they tip them over and they get it all nice and wet. After a little while, it gets real stinky, flies get bad, and you can see here we get some seepage where the water's coming through the bottom of the doors. So what we've done in the past, if you saw the videos with the pig waterers, we use these 55-gallon barrels, and you get a pig watering nipple, and then they just drink their water right out of this. And the water just, it's got a lever there on the side. They push it with their mouth or their tongue, and the water comes out. Then your floor's not getting all wet. Now the difference in this is, see this pile of bedding here? Pigs are actually very clean, and they want to wallow in water, which is why they're dumping some of that out so that they can keep cool. But that bedding is throwing off so much heat that it's kind of counterproductive. So here, this has been about 20 minutes worth of work. This is like horse hay. It is so light and fluffy. This was packed down from cows used to being in here. And Ginger and Boris came in here, and as you know, Boris had been sick and we had to give him lots of immunizations. Ginger tore this right up, right down to the concrete floor, and was able to loosen this. A lot of times pigs are put out to tear up ground, gardens and whatnot, and they're real great diggers. So she has gotten this loosened right up, mixed in the old stuff with the new straw. We just kept giving her new straw, and she's loosened up this bedding to just totally light work. Last week, this center pen, they're all the same size, roughly like 10 by 10. She has loosened this up in 4 weeks, down to 20 minutes worth of work. This pen took us about 2 hours to clean out, and you can see how high that concrete wall is versus that first pen I showed you. And I gave her a bale of straw just because we moved her over here today so that she'd be comfortable, but she's gonna go back to this other pen because here we've got some boards that we need to replace. But in the long term of it, this is gonna be her farrowing pen. So we want it as clean as possible, and we want to be able to add a farrowing rail for her. So that's the major importance of the watering tanks and using the watering nipple. You can do it with PVC, which is a nice way to do it, so then you don't have to deal with welding. With our watering nipples, we had to actually use some gasoline hose fittings because they were ramming this so hard that they actually cracked the side of the barrels, so they need to be re-welded and reinforced. But use the watering nipples and it'll keep your pig pens a lot cleaner and drier. As you know, we do this all kind of old school style. We're not using, you know, slatted floorings. We're using straw and concrete floors and keeping it as clean and dry as possible for her. So that is the pig pens cleaning out. Have a good weekend, everybody, and thanks for watching.